Hey, now I heard you saw The Nice Guys this weekend.
I did, and you actually can't skip this episode of What to Watch because it's already over.
Yeah! I'm scared. Are we supposed to be like this?
Just freeze, keep smiling.
I love my mommy.
Don't ruin this for me.
Her butt itches right now.
Mine too.
Hello, everyone. Welcome back to another episode of What to Watch.
Back at the desk.
Yes, back at the desk.
Good.
Back in time and back at the desk.
It increases my self-esteem being at a desk.
I love it too. It makes me look less fat. Okay.
All right, get into it. We got some news to talk about today, as always.
Yeah.
Today, we got a special gift in the form of the Beauty and the Beast trailer.
Yes.
The live-action Beauty and the Beast trailer just dropped.
Emma Watson as Belle.
It's a teaser trailer.
Yeah. This is the true definition of a teaser,
Yeah.
so I'll give it that.
Nowadays, when you hear the term teaser trailer, it's more of a way of just saying it's a trailer. It's a trailer that's not going to spoil the movie.
Yeah.
Because most trailers do nowadays.
They do.
And that's hard for us in our business. We have to watch all these trailers, and it's hard sometimes because
It very is difficult,
spoiled.
you know?
This one doesn't spoil anything. What did you think of the Beauty and the Beast trailer?
To be honest with you, Beauty and the Beast, and I'll go ahead and admit it, is actually one of my favorite Disney animated movies of when I was a kid growing up. And so them taking this movie and making it live action, Emma Watson's playing as Belle, and that's the only person I know who's playing that as a character. Just from the teaser to see of it, I made the remark to you, it's almost like an HD remake of the Hayden Maiden movie. It looks very nice. It looks really good. I like the cinematography, how it looks. But I can't make an opinion because we haven't seen actual footage, but I don't know.
I don't. I'll have to wait until I see Emma Watson as Belle first before I say. And I'm not really. Have they said who plays Gaston? Because I feel like I missed that.
No. I don't think so. I mean, the movie doesn't come out until next March.
Because Gaston was my favorite character.
Yes.
As a self-admitted jerk. I love Gaston's character. He was a role model for me growing up. I was like, that guy. I want to be that guy.
There. I like to be it. Actually, he's probably up there, I think, as top as like Disney villains. I think he's really up there because his character was very.
Was he evil though? He just really wanted Belle, and he didn't understand how he was getting outdone by a giant 7-foot brown monster.
I think there's a lot of feminists who would say he was evil because of this character, because he was just all like, why are you reading? That's stupid.
It was a different time. It was a different time.
But that's another thing. And you know what? It's funny when you mention that because it's those elements in the animated movie. I wonder how they're going to translate into a live action movie.
Like there's so many songs. How are the songs?
Thank you. That's another thing too. Like all the songs and all the character development, all that. Well, I mean, character development they could do that, but all the songs and the pacing of that movie.
Right.
And another thing is if it's supposed to be an original movie, to me, if they add the songs and try to add all these elements, to me, it just seems more like a live action remake, like a musical done live action.
I mean, that's probably exactly what we're going to get. And speaking of the music, I really liked in this trailer, they did play a lot of the music, or they played little samples of the music, and then at the end when they flashed the Be Our Guest thing, which I thought was very clever for the marketing team to put on that trailer. And then they're playing the Beauty and the Beast melody, and that really activated the nostalgia for me.
It does.
And like I said, when I posted this trailer on our Facebook page at facebook.com/WRBL What to Watch.
Like us.
Like it.
Please.
You'll get to see all this stuff first, but I made a little comment that I wasn't actually interested really in this movie. I kind of threw it off. I was like, it's coming on down the road. I'm not really worried about it. But this trailer made me look forward to this movie.
You know, I'll be honest with you. The last couple of Disney, that's the new thing. Excuse me. That's the new trend that they've been doing. They've been taking a lot of their classical movies and making them into live action.
And most of them have been pretty good.
Yeah, Maleficent.
Yeah,
I know I probably butchered the name.
Maleficent. Yeah,
Maleficent. I was close, people. With Angelina Jolie, that was actually pretty good. But then I look at, no offense,
and Cinderella was pretty good.
Cinderella was good, but the Alice in Wonderland. Then again, I'm thinking about the old Disney movie versus the anime movie. But
and then the Jungle Book. Don't forget the Jungle Book.
Thank you. Yes,
They're out right now.
The Jungle Book is that's one of the best examples. So I would say, I probably should have faith that this is going to be very good too.
Yeah.
Disney has had an excellent track record with these movies, but as of right now, as a teaser, I'm just on the fence. But like you said, it's exciting to see what they're doing. Cinematography wise, it looks fantastic.
At least the sweeping shots through the castle were they really did not hold back with the production design in this movie. If that's any words are hard.
Words are very difficult.
If that's any showing of how the rest of the movie is going to look, then I think that we're going to be in for a very pretty movie.
Oh yeah, definitely so. Next up on our docket is the Dunkirk set photos.
For those of you who don't know, Dunkirk is the movie that Christopher Nolan's coming out with next year.
I thought I pronounced it wrong. I thought you were
Dunkirk.
It's Dunkirk. Idiots. I'm sorry.
It's Dunkirk. Americans pronounce it Dunkirk. Okay. We pronounce it Burger King. Okay. But no, Dunkirk is the World War II thriller movie that's coming out. Written and directed by Christopher Nolan. It comes out 2017, starring Tom Hardy and Cillian Murphy. Definitely looking forward to this movie because as we've seen, Christopher Nolan just keeps getting bigger and bigger with these movies like Inception, Interstellar, the Batman trilogy, of course.
Yes.
And he's reuniting with speaking of cinematography, he's reuniting with the cinematographer of Interstellar, which blew me away as far as visuals go.
And Hans Newman is doing his soundtrack too.
Same
thing that he's done for Interstellar and a number of other his movies as well.
Hans Zimmer.
See,
Hans Newman is the door guy at the local.
I'm thinking of Thomas Newman, but yeah, Hans Newman is not.
I believe he's a janitor here.
He is. Yeah. Thanks, Hans. Appreciate it.
Yeah.
Hans Zimmer is doing that. Like you, I'm definitely excited for it too. Christopher Nolan, he's definitely this group right here, Tom Hardy, Cillian Murphy, even Mark Rylance. He's having him on.
Yeah, Mark Rylance. He's gotten a lot of work lately.
Yeah, after his Bridge of Spies, and after winning that kind of put you out there. And you got the BFG coming out in a couple of months too.
Yeah.
So this definitely, Nolan knows how to. If there's a filmmaker that really knows just the ins and outs of how to make a quintessential movie, this is going to be it. I mean, you're talking about no shot is wasted, perfect score for every moment, emotional impact, some of the best acting that you'll ever see, and especially this is his first World War II movie. Oh yeah, count me in.
And despite what you maybe thought of Interstellar in the comment section, I'm sure I'll get roasted for it because it seems like the internet, it's cool to hate on Interstellar, but you really got to think. Christopher Nolan does these huge movies, and they're the movies that have heart and they're smart movies, and he does them huge and with great soundtracks, like you said, and nobody does it like Christopher Nolan. And he's an auteur. He's a true film auteur. And Interstellar was probably one of my favorite movies of 2014, probably one of my favorite movie-going experiences since I've been going to movies. It was really an experience. So I'm definitely excited about this movie. I'm definitely interested to see, and when this news was announced, I was very skeptical. Harry Styles from One Direction, the lead singer of One Direction, probably the only one who's going to make any solo money off of One Direction, except maybe I want to say Ziploc is the other one's name.
I think it is.
Okay.
He's a bad.
He's a bad boy. But Harry Styles is cast in this movie. Now I was like I said, I was suspicious at first because I'm like, that's out of left field.
It's very out of left field.
But Christopher Nolan, like I said, is one of those filmmakers that when I hear about something he's doing, I trust him. So I'm thinking, okay, if Harry Styles is getting cast in this thing, as much as it makes me want to grit my teeth, he must have seen something in him.
Well, you know what? It's the same. Remember when Heath Ledger was cast as the Joker?
Exactly.
A number of us were like, Heath Ledger as the Joker? That is what?
Yeah.
No, and he turned out a performance. If there's a person who can take someone that we're just like, that's not going to work, and make it work, it's Christopher Nolan. That guy, he's going to do it. He's definitely going to do it.
He has a way of taking actors and really getting the best performance out of him. And another thing about this movie is it won't be starring Michael Caine. Michael Caine's
I
been
see
in every.
that. No Michael Caine, not even Leonardo DiCaprio.
Yeah.
Or even
Well, Michael
Christian
Caine's
Bale.
been in every Christopher Nolan movie since Batman Begins.
That's true.
It's like 6 movies
He was
now.
even Batman Begins 1.5, also known as Prestige. And I forgot. No, you're right. I didn't even think about that.
That's another great Christopher Nolan movie. A lot of people may have not heard of The Prestige. If you haven't seen it, Christopher Nolan directing Christian Bale and Hugh Jackman, Scarlett Johansson.
And Scarlett Johansson, and it's about magic.
It's great.
It's movie. We're definitely looking forward to that. That's actually going to, this movie, put that on your calendar.
Yeah.
If you don't have a 2017 calendar, just make one up and just put the 2017 date of when this movie
Just
comes out.
mark out the 6 and put a 7,
Seven on it,
and then
and
go
just-
buy another 2016 calendar.
That's all you gotta do. Just move one day ahead of that. So we haven't done these in a while. Rental reviews.
Yeah, no,
got
it's
some-
been a few weeks.
It's been a few weeks.
Sorry about that.
Sorry about that. It's my fault. Everything's always my fault. I don't care.
Moving on up in the world.
I can't help that.
How is it? I usually do them. How is it your fault? I feel like it's more my fault. Let me take this. Let me take this blame. It's my fault.
Actually, that's another thing too, because it's funny because my mother was like, "Yeah, Peyton does a lot of these. How come she's like Peyton seems to do 90% of the work?" And I was like, "It's very true."
No, it is a group effort here.
Two people.
Lazy bum. But yeah, we are actually going to be doing some rental reviews this week.
Yes.
Let them know what one you're going to be doing.
We're going to do one about The Witch that just came to the Redbox. If you didn't see our previous video that we did about The Witch, our review, and even our upcoming preview that we did,
we
both
did a preview and a review.
You can see it on our YouTube page at What to Watch, WRBO What to Watch. You also go to WRBO.com, click on the Watch tab. You can see what to watch. You can watch our previous video that we did on that. Both of us loved it. We saw it.
Loved that movie.
And now it's out, and we both got it on Blu-ray. We
Day
both
one.
watched it.
I bought it day one.
Did you ever get a chance to watch it tonight?
Yeah, I did. It's still, and second time watching it, even in my house, it actually made me more uncomfortable in my house because you're when you're in your home, you hear the creaks and you get to turn off all the lights, and you're just absolutely by yourself.
Exactly.
There's no one distracting you like in a movie theater. So it definitely gives you a more intimate feeling being by yourself in your home watching it.
It's definitely one of the most suspenseful, horror films I have seen in a while. And we're definitely going to do a rental review about that because we really enjoyed that film. Just to give you a little backstory, it's a family during the 1600s, pilgrimage. They go out into the woods and
some stuff happens.
Some stuff happens. And not really sure. Maybe it's a witch, maybe not. Don't know. You have to find out. But you can check out our rental review. We'll do that later this week, and we'll let you know if you should watch it. Long story short, you should really watch it.
And the tagline is "Evil comes in all forms."
It really does.
What does that mean?
We don't know. Oh, I'm so excited. Even though I'd seen it, but I'm so excited.
No, I definitely check that out, and I'm excited about your rental review for it.
Oh, yes, and I have another one. It was a treat for you guys, too.
Yes.
I saw one. Now, I felt my word about not doing Norm in the North, but I'm going to make this up with another fantastic movie that got all sorts of people talking about. Yeah. Kindergarten Cop 2.
Yes.
Dos. Not one. Dos. 2. Starring our favorite Dolph Lundgren.
I cannot believe there are 2 of these movies already.
I can't believe that it's not even on Blu-ray. It is only available on DVD. And here's Bill Bellamy stars in it. For those who don't know Bill Bellamy, you may remember the TV show Cousin Skeeter, because that's all I remember him from. I think he was also on MTV. He did something I forgot, but it doesn't really matter.
MTV, I believe, stands for Maternity Television.
Maternity Television. Wait, hold a second. Our director. What did you say, Jack? He was a VJ. Thank you, Jack. I appreciate that. He was a VJ.
Remember those guys?
Yes.
Back in our day, we had people introducing music videos.
Sold a request live, Wakasa daily. I do. Also, I ate some Pepperidge Farm does.
Remember when the economy was good and MTV played music?
Pepperidge Farm does.
90s. Pepperidge Farm, remember?
Yeah, I'm gonna do The Witch and I'm gonna do Kindergarten Cop 2. It's funny because. Wow, why did they have to do this? Why? I mean, the first Kindergarten Cop, first off, I was going to say Kindergarten Cop, the first one, it didn't even really need a purpose to be made. But it's one of my favorites. I love Arnold Schwarzenegger. But the fact that they made the sequel, I have to check it out.
Yeah, you have to. I mean, even if you just marginally like the first Kindergarten Cop with Arnold Schwarzenegger, you have to check out the Dolph Lundgren one. I hope this trend continues and that we just get down the line until like we get a really offensive Jackie Chan version of Kindergarten Cop 8, and it's just like him and like Chinatown Kids and
remember his Police Story movies?
Yeah,
it'll be Police Story 6, Kindergarten Cop 3. I would love to see that.
It'll be that they'll reboot it. They'll reboot all of those before that gets made. But because they're rebooting everything now.
That's true. Well, hey, Rush Hour 4 might be Kindergarten Cop. Never knows.
Yeah, there you go. And speaking of reboots, talking about one of our stories we talked about last, I would love to hear what Christopher Nolan thinks about the Memento remake.
Yes, I forgot all about that.
If we had an interview with Christopher Nolan, which I mean he probably doesn't even know what a CBS is, but what is a CBS?
What is a CBS?
But I would love to ask him what he thinks about that and just how abysmal that I think that is.
And we want to know what you think about it too. You can tweet at us at Twitter at WRBO What to Watch. You can also like us on Facebook at WRBO What to Watch. You can like us on YouTube, and please subscribe to us, WRBO What to Watch. Just search for us. You see it right there. And also at WRBO.com, just click on the Watch tab, go down to What to Watch, and look at that. Look at those faces right there. You see that? Those are faces.
Beautiful faces.
Beautiful faces.
And also, don't forget, we have an Instagram account now, officially, at, guess what? WRBO What to Watch.
It's so simple.
Yeah,
but every
synergy.
week, I always mess it up because I always think it's something different. I always think it's a 2 or not a 2.
There's so many things. There's so many things to keep track of, to watch out for in the world, like danger, strangers, and stranger danger.
Stranger dangers. Speaking of which, I have some candy up on my desk. Would you like some?
Oh my God, I would.
Okay.
Is it in a windowless van?
It is. Come on, let's go.
Oh, that's my favorite kind of candy. Let's go.
Let's do it. Yes. Yes.
You coming?
Yeah. Oh, I'll be there in a second. He stole my wallet.